Okay, I think most people expected this game to be out at 10 o'clock PST. Huh? Oh god, slapping a lot in our face. Wait, does that mean there's a new... So there's a new quest for... Wait. Oh, wait, that might be like a new main story quest. Future market, Trailblazer continue. Where to begin? Trying out Jingliu. Let's freaking go. Getting the charge when attacking. After accumulating a certain number of charges, enhance itself and advances for the unit action. While enhanced, consumes charge to use a powerful ability. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Because its design is already amazing. Amazing, chef's kiss. Excellent, I love it. I love it. It's so amazing. Oh my gosh, so good. Repair?
Please put your weapons away.
Oh my gosh! You wait! Wait! It attacks everything in the vicinity.
The moon shines on the truth.
Yo, that's insane. That's incredibly cool.
We're in trouble.
All right, let's check her out. Oh.
And the lunar flame.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's like so powerful. I did not mean to boost you up.
Let's be friends. That'll take.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard not to pull for her. Like, if you want DPS, it's gonna be so hard for you to pull for someone else other than, like, you can get either Sile or Jingliu. It looks like. Also, there's like less than 3 weeks. Really single banners for 6 weeks. So like each and every one, you get a bit more than 2 weeks though. You do get that. First off, let's start to Yukong.
Assuming the role of Helm Master, it's rare that I have the chance to gaze upon the stars like this.
Sorry, Yukong. Can you be a bit less suppressing right now? No offense.
It always leaves me.
You sound like that though.
The heavens really are boundless.
Yes, it is. What do you think of this place?
Thank you. I like it.
Welcome.
The stars no longer belong to me. Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again. But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
Come and have a look whenever you can.
Thank you for your invitation.
You're welcome.
I can't help but say that after arriving on the Express, I'm a little envious of your way of life.
Really?
You are able to enjoy the vastness of the universe, with reliable companions by your side. I hope you all cherish one another.
Thanks.
Hey,
All right, March.
Did you hear about our next stop? It's a world
Yeah.
called Penacony.
Is Dong Hung here?
Beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited. But Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Oh, really? Can you read this message, Express Crew? Bronya, don't stop us from going to the next planet, please. Hey, Bronya. Is there about Bronya? Bronya, we're missing you so much. Yeah, I was worried that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Recently, I've been working on preparing the Soulborn Festival, a traditional Belebog festival. The standard celebration for this festival have been suspended for years due to fragmentum and the lockdown, and Belebogians now really need a heated celebration to lift their spirits. I can understand that quite a bit. So if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soulborn Festival and witness of what we've achieved so far in reviving Belebog. Good thing. I'll come for sure. Me too. Festivals and celebrations are right up my alley. It'd be great if you can come. Everyone has been missing you. Has Donghong been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his rooms recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check on him for you. Thank you, March. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Soulborn Festival.
That Don Hung. He can't just
Yeah.
ignore Bronya.
Oh,
Let's go
what do you
inside and
expect?
talk to him.
Alrighty then, let's go. Prologue. Alright. Wait a second. So, did they create a new category where they continue the story in parts of the game that already have been
Bronya
finished?
sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then
Really?
why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing
okay.
on my mind since the Lo Fu.
Really? Would you like to talk about it?
Tough on the spirit.
Don Hung.
I see.
I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on
It's
this
okay. You're
dungeon.
both doing okay.
Take all the time
Don't
you
worry.
need.
Exactly. Take your time. Donghong, stay on the express and get some rest. Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the express.
Are you sure?
It's
Trust
great
me.
that Belebog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well.
Thank you so
Say
much.
hi to our friends for me.
Alrighty then. We will. Also, just to let you know, although I do like being indoors, I am an ambivert where I like going out once in a while. Staying in one place for too long kinda dampens my mental health. So, Donghong, it should just for you to go to other places now and then. I'm not telling you, like, you might be an introvert, like an actual introvert, and I won't say any more then. But if you're an ambivert like me, then make sure to get some fresh air.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblazer expedition.
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
After what's been happening recently, I was about to cut you on that, but you're not wrong, actually. You're not wrong. It's okay, Wolfie. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Also, hope you don't mind spoilers. Actually, I should add that to the captions. He's been through a lot lately. Just free for us, or just free for the planets.
Don't get yourself all worked up. If Guerrillo 6 is strong
I'm just trying to crack a joke, okay?
It'll be just fine. If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice?
No.
At his age, he might not appreciate the extra excitement.
Oh.
Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's
Yeah, I
your
know.
chance.
Yeah, but aren't we also going on a trip with her to the next planet? But if it means that we're gonna have lots of time with Himiko, I don't mind.
Or next man.
But it was a good rose on her to say, oh, Rose is so old. He's like so old. He can't handle more than one mission at a time. He needs a break after a mission or two. Like, oh my gosh. Yes, indeed. Let's go to Himiko. What's up, Himiko?
That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himiko.
Oh, I see.
There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds.
Actually, to be honest, this is good for me. For whenever I accidentally skip some audio, like, you know those quests where you have to read the audio. Sometimes I accidentally skip. I mean, read the captions. Sometimes I accidentally skip something because they're that short. And this way, if Story Recap also works there, then I can be able to catch up on what I didn't miss, and maybe I won't be fully oblivious to what's happening, because I might be tepid oblivious.
Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us?
Oh yeah!
Considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm
Himiko.
sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
Himiko. Himiko.
So that explains the grin. You're excited
Himiko.
about the celebration.
You can say that.
But I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please
How?
send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You
All right.
two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time.
You mean we can't take Pom Pom?
Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and
I guess
find me when you're ready to
that's
set
it.
off.
Hey, it's really a boyfriend and girlfriend trip. Kaylis and March going off on an adventure. The couple is at it again. Let's fucking go!
So, what do you think about my new dress?
Amazing! It's stunning! It's absolutely incredible, March 7th. Oh wait, so they better make this a skin. People will pay to get this skin. I would like to have this skin. I want this on March 7th. Please, please, Honkai Zero, give us flavors. Please give us this March 7th. Please.
Hey, electric.
When did you buy it? Very fancy.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long. But now I finally got the chance to wear it.
You've been holding on this look for so long? March, how could you? You kept this eye candy away from us for so long. How could you? How could you?
This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
Do you have a nice suit for me? Even guess is like,
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Oh, let's go to Welt and see if he has a suit for me. Maybe so that it really does look like a proper date. Of you and Kalis.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go.
Pom-pom doll, okay.
Wow, that was fast.
Hey, Pom-pom's
Do you have
doll?
anything you want to bring with
He has
you?
a doll? No, just myself. Why are you bringing Pom-pom's doll? My books are all has speed attributes.
Other people might fall for that, but I won't. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records.
Bruh.
And it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much
Really?
warmer than it was on our first trip there.
By how much?
Call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Bronya and Zila. Ready to go?
Hey, It's at least a good thing. You bet it's time to celebrate!
Belebog, here we come.
Let's go! Watch out, Belebog! The best ship of Honkai Star is coming at you. Kalis and March 7th. Coming at you at high speed. And there's a space shard. Let's kill it. Or catch it, whatnot.
700 years.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Hey there.
Brr, how do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
Well, it's probably because what you're wearing.
Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
It actually looks nice. A boyfriend and girlfriend to be on a walk together. Or run, shall I say.
Wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform.
No, it doesn't.
All in black. Surely they're not IPC.
IPC? What are they doing here? What an ugly uniform.
That's what I'd like to know. If they're here to look for Findy, then they're more than just a little late. There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found
All right, let's do it.
staff easy to talk to. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you
Hello
just
there.
dressing fancy today?
I guess he's not a talker.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns.
Unknowns?
Over.
Excuse me? You want to say that again about Kalis' girlfriend?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything
The
stupid.
audacity of this man.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment.
Really?
You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
You have a
Please
very
don't take
nice
it to heart.
outfit, if I do say so myself.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
Hey.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect
Really?
to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing.
It is
I
indeed.
heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
That's us. The honor is yours. We may have helped out a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
Hey, March.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, fun Dumby.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Bronya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree.
Really?
The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. And that's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her.
Alrighty then.
Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belebog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Yes, we
Don't be
are.
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your
like we're
fault.
in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Yeah,
Thanks for
because
the
everything's
concern,
white.
but I'll manage.
It'd be hard.
It's my first
It's
time on
a
this
snowy
world.
maze,
I'd like to
to
take
be
in
honest.
this vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
Really?
Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
Congratulations, Marge. Teach me how to get rich. I'm in charge of a project. In charge of a project worth 8 billion. By the way.
Me too.
You two make a cute
Nice.
pair. Anyway, I'd better
Yes,
be
they
on my
are a
way.
cute pair.
See you next time.
Thank you for pointing that out. Sorrow.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
Alright, let's go. March.
Wow, there are people
Oh, look.
everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belebog?
I find to survive.
Out and check out
I
the
wouldn't know.
event. The food. Come
I
on,
also
keep
not
hanging on
for
a
the
sec.
best of
Isn't
loss,
that Wallace
maybe
up
it's
ahead?
just really
Looks
right.
like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
She actually has friends? What? Our boy actually... So proud of him. Our little boy has friends. He can finally stop trying to ask me to take pictures of him for that. Oh, there, Serval. Hey, Bob, I just want to thank you for helping Molly out. It's the least I could do. Well, you just like helping everyone, don't you? Come down to the workshop if you can. Molly is not as grumpy as she seems. She actually wants company, and she would be so happy if you could have a chat with her. That's all I wanted to say. See ya. Nice, another quest. Hello there, Wallace.
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly? Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation. No.
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
How rude.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Oh,
Looks like
damn.
things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
Yeah. Let's not stay for too long. Not overstay our welcome, shall I say. Oh, there's Pele.
Is that Pela? Looks
Yeah.
like she's teaching the kids again.
Aw.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian
Damn.
Alyssa Rand, and also
She's like, shut the fuck up, little kid. Let me get this done with. I'm trying to teach you something. Be respectful.
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome. Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Payla, Peter is falling asleep.
How can he has to get to doing that standing up, huh?
If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening. Sorry, Miss Payla. That's better. Now, where was I?
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
Well, there's the side of everyone that not everyone sees. In order to see it, you'd have to be around at a certain time.
Mom, can I get one, please?
What's that, Gerda? I mean, Gertie?
Aunt Gertie, it's been too long.
How are ya?
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy. Oh,
Well, technically we
you're here
did.
for the Soul Warm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each. Get them while they're hot.
No, thank you so much.
Get to the back of the line.
Hey, don't complain.
First served.
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now.
Yeah.
Take a look at these beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made all day.
Oh, wow, they smell so good.
Oh my
They look so
gosh.
crispy and crunchy.
I would love to make those.
I'm in love.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
I took some time.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring?
Wait, that's all the people can go to?
I think we should probably pay Bronya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here.
Can I first finish out going to everyone though?
Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Let's go do that one first. I wouldn't mind going to see Bronya, but I do want to... Was that Serval?
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
Is she legit strumming an invisible guitar? What the hell? Bravo, bravo! Where the fuck is her guitar? Looks like Topaz beat us here.
This world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belebog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
It's debt?
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Yes, hello.
And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
There's something I'm wondering. What if I click?
However, objectively speaking, since Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
So the speaker allows us to hear one more time. I see.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, My colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belebog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Alrighty then. Hello there, Bronya. Yeah.
I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
Well, March, the reason why is because we met her for the first time. We didn't really have any history or beef with her. But Bronya is now the new leader of Belebog. It sounds like they have a history of debt. That's the reason why it sounds like Bronya and Topaz were having a bit of a tough talk.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belebog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival.
What exactly did Miss Topaz say to you? I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze.
Yeah.
It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost
You'd
and
expect.
weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians.
Yeah, we already could tell.
Shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Hey, at least they made sure that people could survive. The ones that didn't want to leave the planet.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow,
Alright.
That's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belebog?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm afraid so.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Yeah, because of how powerful the Stellaron got, probably.
The disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
The interest.
They're gonna have the interest. How much is owed?
An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
And what does that mean?
No idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belebog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene. I doubt the Belobogians can do anything about this on their own.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
Yeah.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if their records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belebog like a bug if they wanted to.
Actually,
Glad
technically,
you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
we don't even know how big the IPC is. I wonder if they'll show us how big the IPC is in future updates.
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's go have a chat with Topaz. Let's bring out the big guns.
Yeah, after all, this guy here is a pretty good negotiator.
We're in there.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
March 7th?
I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Alright then, let's do it. Are you there, Miss Topaz? AI replied, bro, what? Greetings, Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. AI, please tell me. Stop repeating.
What?
I guess I just didn't scroll down enough. I need to read it. Let me read. Another reply. She really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours? Greetings, Director Topaz. Yeah, don't repeat yourself. Hello. Checking Director Topaz schedule for you. Currently, Director Topaz is on an inspection tour at the History of the Culture Museum. The overall Belobog, Euro 6. This thing is pretty smart, thank you. Greetings. Yeah, it's just gonna repeat itself. Well, March, let's go.
Got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Let me guess, we have to find Topaz. I thought I had to run around for a bit, but no, the first turn I take, I see Topaz. Damn.
Oh, it's you two again.
Hello,
This is the
Topaz.
third time today we've run into each other.
Yes. It sort of seems like more than a coincidence. Here's a moment. Actually, we sent you a message.
Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was?
Yes.
It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it.
Really?
Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself.
Hey, don't push yourself over.
What I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not
You could
exactly.
say.
Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Alrighty then.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Yeah.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I
How
help?
so?
Not sure in the arrangement, or...
How much do they owe?
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
We want to ask for a favor on behalf of Bronya. IPC demands are unreasonable. The Express will pay all Belebog's outstanding debts.
Hey, nobody agreed to that. We're actually here on behalf of Bronya. It's just, you know, given Belobog's circumstances, it isn't exactly awash with money right now. The Belebogians don't have the means to pay off such a huge debt.
I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears.
Yes.
However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
Then, how do you expect them to pay back? Well, Harlow's way of seeing things. And if the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Yukong 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So,
what?
I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one.
No,
the
tell
exhibits here
us.
are pretty ordinary.
Welcome back, Shane. Devin, how you doing?
Let's keep moving.
I noticed you were streaming, so
Basically saying the Belebogians must pay off
so
their
I wanted to say I.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
Thanks for stopping by, Devin.
Poetic as that.
I very much appreciate even you just stopping by.
I like moving down because it seems to be a little bit like a vacuum cleaner against all too. Like,
I guess so.
Right over there, see that digital den? Right there,
Where can I find a live one?
GPS's phone.
Do you like animals? It's probably extinct.
I suppose
What?
it probably is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, that's
here.
I'm doing okay as
I
well.
absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
I remember recently, in order to get my mind out of negative thoughts, to listen to music. And also, playing the new update is really nice. Here, Devin, thank you so much for stopping by.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belebog?
Yeah, I
Bronya
do
invested
think
so
so.
much
And
just to
also,
make this
being
world a
conquered
little
by your own
better.
people, I'd be happy to give you a fight.
It feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belebog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what
Wait,
solutions
what?
we propose, you will always take the welfare of the people of Belebog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
Yeah, I believe it's a mistruck.
So you're
Wait,
saying
then.
there's nothing to worry about?
Yeah.
Bronya.
I was legit about.
Don't worry yourself too much.
Yeah, bro.
The Supreme Guardian
This
is a wise
thing right
person.
here.
She'll
Must
understand.
be.
But to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
Oh.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive
Well, I'm about to
atmosphere?
get into the storefront to get a fresh
Oh,
GPS.
looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take
Make
this.
sure to buckle up because
It's okay. See you in a bit, Topaz. Alright, March.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her,
Alright.
and she didn't move an inch.
Yeah. We didn't promise Bronya we'd succeed. She sort of made sense. We should keep persisting.
Whoa, holy!
I guess so, but that still doesn't fix Bronya's problem.
Well, we don't even know what they said about how she gonna pay off the
And
debt.
as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be
Okay,
unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
You and I will just go.
All these
Because
vested
you take that
interests.
sometimes you memorize.
So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school.
But
Wait.
well,
even go to
one of the
school?
great things about fighting.
We won't know because your memory.
But corporate.
Yeah, I guess, Sile. I heard you're back in Belobog, Vopro. Give me a shout out when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up, Sile? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Bronya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Listen to her and don't mess with them. Bronya was right. It's probably best not to mess with them. Too late. Wildfire and Silverman guards already engaged with them. What? But those jerks have super advanced fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS. I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. Oh shit. Hang in there. We're on our way. Yeah.
He's not dead. He's, you know, he's doing things for, the family business.
Sort of.
Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belebog into consideration.
Yeah,
Now
and also, let's just say that the actual ending is that since Kate survived, she became.
Hey, let's not assume.
You know, she basically became my mother. So
Maybe there's something we aren't seeing.
By now, you know, she is my mother and my father's niece.
So let's go save the day. Here we go again. That's right. You can't believe a word they say.
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today.
Hey, no, you didn't jinx us, March 7.
We all have our little guns.
Let's go lend them a hand.
Yeah, let's go. Will a new enemy be the IPC? Oh, it's their laser spears.
Hey, am I glad to see you two here? I'm not
Yes.
sure how much longer we can hold out.
What's wrong? Is anyone hurt? I
Nobody's
see
been
March is back in
seriously
her
hurt.
regular
A
clothing.
few wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us,
Okay.
it seems like they were holding back.
Well, yeah, I have tried
Their
so
weapons
many.
Yeah, they probably don't actually want to hurt anyone.
Anything we have. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier.
Yep,
They
it's
looked pretty panicked.
235.
They said the whole
Really?
mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the underworlders.
They're probably just taking materials from this world, and they're gonna sell it off to pay debts. To be honest, they could technically just take stuff from your world and charge at high prices, and boom. Is Topaz around? We'll handle this.
Do you think Topaz is around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
Who knows?
Are they in charge of the people in black?
I always have it locked
yeah.
You know,
whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Alright.
Yes. It's funny how Celia Lily mispronounced Topaz's name more than once.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something?
What's up?
If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC
Yeah, I have
allows
to
that,
make
right?
sure to have my weapon stored up because for some odd reason something was going on between having a weapon up and trying to put my phone up. So I gotta... Yeah, so... Gotcha. Same here. I'm either doing 4 things or I'll be fine.
I'm a guest of your boss. Stand aside. Just to get some lunch, bro.
What's their deal?
I have no idea.
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
What?
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
No, we didn't mean anything rude.
Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Ow.
More enemies.
There really are new enemies.
The strength.
Honkai, that was epic as fuck. Yeah, but in your case, you're actually pretty weak.
Me too. Yeah,
excuse me.
Forward!
You took the bait.
Oh, jeez. Perfect. Fight it arm.
Commencing research.
How are you guys so weak?
Lance at the ready.
I'm so far thinking it looks gonna get some like neon.
Sense a storm.
You're so cool and your attacks look so awesome, but how are you just this weak?
They do that.
Oh, Topaz can understand.
He sure took off quickly.
Of course.
17 rounds of interviews, and these are the best people they can find. What a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh,
I've been
man,
warned that
I
the
need
ones
to
in the
talk to
mine
you.
won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
Already there.
So, and since it is someone with cosmetic in and neon are staff, then well, I'll be dipping out then if there's no mechanic.
Let's see. Do I have any currency I can use in Belebog? Only 28, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? What is this? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, we are ready. Let's go.
Ready for action?
Yep.
It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's do this. Let's go. Meanwhile, as Svarog settlement.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Yeah.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Wait, you know her already? You two are already, like, your long-lost acquaintances, are you saying?
Oh, it seems my
Actually, that wouldn't make sense.
Who'd have
You can't be
thought
that old.
Such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl. So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Urillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Urillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
I see. I knew it.
Undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
I figured that they were planning to either do a marketplace or sell stuff on their planet. You know, like start marketing in Euro 6 just to pay out a debt.
That's simple. I'll show you.
Oh.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belebog.
Oh damn, even him?
I'm familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belebog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC.
Really?
It's so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Hold on, I gotta get my vehicle.
Yeah, I can see
I
why.
assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within.
What? That also makes sense on how some of the robots here can talk, although they talk as if they're like in the medieval times. Or it sort of seem like it. Like Belebog is like a place medieval times meets futuristic tech. But you know, can bounce out, yet still feel like they're outdated as hell.
This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Urillo 6 has a place in the company's long.
Oh, this is the first time for me.
But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
Let the cat will be straight out right into my convertible.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range.
Oh,
My
wait, I
emotional
told me
analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
You put that on me, bro, so literally you kind of break.
I don't think I want to read it all though.
This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Yurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies.
Oh, and then are you gonna sell automatons to pay off the debt?
Bro, you're now within my crosshairs.
So then, that means the fighting legion is just to show how powerful the automatons can be, so then they can be sold.
All the miners here huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
The situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there?
Yep.
What was it again? Numby, right?
I guess so. I keep forgetting.
Hey,
that thing a fragmented monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Actually, I don't think that, like, Charters aren't actually a fragmental monster, if I'm not wrong. They are actually just random creatures throughout the galaxy.
I am dead.
Grunt, grunt.
If I'm unconscious, therefore you're
Sounds like you
Grunt.
two are getting along. What's
You can say
Numby
that.
saying?
My hair now.
Topaz isn't here. Life is ultimately meaningless. Not sure in strong accents.
Seriously?
You just did this
You
to the very
actually
wrong
speak
person.
Trotter?
Now we're making up bullshit, that's what.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
What you give from that dryer, dear?
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Let's see what's happening.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Excuse me?
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
I guess so.
More enemies.
You just
Awaken, filament scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Also, why are we fighting automatons
Combat needs
while also
optimizing.
fighting the IPC?
This is double speed.
Alright, since when did the... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. They probably are using one of those source codes in order to control the automatons.
Lands at the red.
He basically just cooks me and everything.
Can I have fun this time?
Hey, dude, can you calm your voice?
Time for a buzz.
The times are changed.
Commencing research.
Sense a storm.
Now we're just having to take down these automatons.
Yeah.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
basically the very thing that makes you feel to eliminate those two guns is free.
Alright, Nummy. Show us the way.
Yeah.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
I guess so.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Let's not assume anything right now. Wonder if IPC will stay here for a long time as... Actually, I wonder if they dropped anything for us to use. Maybe Topaz needs their jobs.
Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge.
Let's
go.
I guess they really do on the automatons because I've never seen an automaton look that spiffy or snazzy.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For
Down there.
So short and steady, surprisingly nimble.
Of course it is.
We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
It's just gonna be a very much effort to even pick up though. Like other media.
Hello there.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow
I'll be doing my vehicle store and then, like, man.
So you're the team leader, a talking robot.
Don't lie to us. You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again.
Sheila?
This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Topaz, Topaz just lets you do whatever you want. I want to speak to your boss.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
You know Topaz?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project.
Excuse me?
When debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You can have given everyone on Belebog a rundown and some time to prepare then?
Always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been held by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I didn't think we're gonna get busy, I'd have applied for overtime.
A robot will have to apply for overtime, and why is that? Alright, let's go! Such big talk. Let's see what you can do. Yo, that's a dope ass shield, to be honest.
Blood cleansing dragon.
Trickier to crack.
Yo, jeez.
This is double speed.
I sense a storm.
Not gonna lie, your weapons are dope, but you're still going down.
It's time.
To travel.
Strength. Heaven surge. I'm on guard.
I have no idea what that flashlight did, but okay. Oh.
Lamps ablaze.
Let me guess, we'll be seeing you soon in the simulated universe.
Awaken the world cleansing dragon.
Ouch. Ow. Looks like taking down the big bad took out the rest.
Oh, really?
We're the nameless.
Seems like there were some non-Christian players.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Yeah.
No.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
Oh. You dumb fucked up. You should have waited for orders.
Immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
They really should have just waited for orders.
All good here, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back.
Well, not for a while, that
Who
is.
Topaz anyway. She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
You're better off asking Bronya. Belebog is in debt.
Debt? What do you mean?
You should
Bronya will tell you more in
Bronya
Topaz.
to explain it to you.
Yep.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Where are you, March and Vopro? Are you alright? Bronya, we're in the underground right now. The IPC's people took over the Grey Mine. Us and Sile just kicked them out. I see you're with Sile. How are things going? Did you get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. I failed to persuade Topaz. IPC won't stop there. No worries, Vopro. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here, and I can't explain it clearly in messages. Could you come back to Chilipo Fort? I need advice from you two on this matter. Alright then.
I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something.
No,
We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out.
Yes,
Come on,
we will.
To Clipath Fort.
Alright then, let's go. Meanwhile in Rivertown.
These guys?
Shepherd.
Don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
What the fuck?
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Oh my gosh! That is scary as hell.
See you later, Captain.
Imagine your own forces going against you that fast. Topaz really pulled a fast one on them. Now I need 55 more Stellar Jades for another wish. know that, Bronya.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'll be AFK for a bit. I guess after the stream, I can do a GeForce update. Like, NVIDIA GeForce is having an update.
Fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just
It's
too
okay.
much happening all at once.
Understandable. I'm sure we can turn things around. You can't have foreseen all these.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belebog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
All right. I have no idea what that says.
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached.
Really?
Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants.
Okay, explain what edge of the galaxy is, because basically, a galaxy is shapeless. So I highly doubt it was on the edge of a galaxy. But also, it's cool how Nami can actually type for you.
My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night.
That's so sad.
My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, Vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again.
Yo, that's great to hear.
Years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed
That's
the changes that
amazing.
took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Bronya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belobogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belebog?
Was that J-Noodle?
I have already negotiated the best possible deal.
How are
for
ya?
you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belebog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Yukong 6.
That's great to hear.
I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you and you alone will bear the fate of all Belebogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I think so too. She has a way with words. She's a smooth talker, but that doesn't mean she's telling the truth.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
This is epic. Yes, 1.4 is very cool. Perhaps you should gain some more insight from others first. Trust your judgment more than anyone else.
That thought has crossed my mind. It comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belebog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
It's time to race against the clock. Do I have voting rights?
Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's save Belebog
If we want to make an informed decision
from a money crisis.
both the overworld and the underworld.
overworld. We meet again. How have you two been?
How are you, Pella?
That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears.
Oh, it's nothing serious. Oh, it sounds serious. Okay, like.
Really?
Bruh, what?
Not be making things up.
No, we're not.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true.
Yep.
We don't have much time, Pela. Bronya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over.
Take your time, but don't take too much time.
Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such
There you go, you found it, Kiddoodle.
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Time though.
Wow, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You
Yep.
better fill me in.
Well, this is what's happening.
What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
Really?
Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them.
Actually, now that you say that, that's actually true. Your struggle to survive will finally end. Well, no, it's not actually that. It's actually the more time you spend in my streams, the more points you can be able to accumulate.
As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Is that the Trailblazer?
See you in a bit, Kid Noodle.
It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belebog so soon.
What's
been
up?
Pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
You need my opinion? I'm
Yep.
happy to help. So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined.
What?
The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course.
Why?
There's no room for compromise.
Why?
Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion,
Topaz has different history on there.
surrendering is not an option.
It wouldn't be surrendering as much.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Technically, it's not surrendering. It's more like a truce in that matter.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract.
Yep.
We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
I'm pretty sure they'll also agree to on the contract. I was about to say Zila, but Natasha's most likely going to be around here, not Zila. Oh, it's Oleg.
None other than the saviors of Belebog.
What's up?
Do I owe the pleasure?
Well,
I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me.
Oh, please.
But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away.
You could say.
It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help.
You told Oleg about the IPC debts.
I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belebog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me.
How so?
If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear.
You go with it.
Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
Bronya, the last Supreme Guardian, I think she can handle a little criticism.
I think so too, but could you imagine having to hear names? Like the traitorous ruler for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
To be honest, that's the very exact same name calling that Bronya's adopted mother would have gotten if we told the truth.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face?
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belebog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
That doesn't make much sense, to be honest.
That's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote
I
for
guess.
the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
I'm surprised Natasha was against it.
Miss March, big brother. What brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
Where?
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Middle is fun, but what are you even talking about? What middle? What's that supposed to mean? At least Clara's here. Yeah. Clara's opinion is just as important.
Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something?
You'll probably be for it.
That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
Really?
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision.
Was it 69 points? Damn, I didn't know you got points that quickly. Congrats. No, actually, it's just it's more like I forget how quickly the points come to people. I literally thought you would be like around 100 or something still.
Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know.
Certain should be a major.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Some people don't mind having a predestined life if it means they can survive. While others like have more control in their lives.
All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even.
What?
I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
There's still one person left to ask. Only Bronya can make the final call.
Wait a minute. We forgot to ask Zila. Let's go see what she has to say.
Yeah, we did forget. Wait, how did... We literally said we were gonna go to her.
Let's get going.
Please, Zila, be smart and be for the contract.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy.
Well, you'll help with choosing the future of Belebog. We need your opinion on an important matter.
Important matter, huh? I can tell from
It's
your
only
tone
a
that
chat.
this isn't gonna be a lighthearted
It can be that when you're supporting a small streamer, but the longer you stay to support, more people will come to support as well. It's only lonely for a while, trust me.
At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belebog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
Please say you're for the contract.
In that case, I abstain.
Huh? Your vote is extremely important. You have to shoulder this responsibility.
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can.
She can see the bigger picture for a lot of us.
If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
I may or may not go trick-or-treating this year. Depends on how cold it is.
She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Alright.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to
Yep.
make the final call.
She plays a crucial role on this world. You trust her judgment?
Right? I'm glad Belebog has someone like her in charge.
It's a good thing.
Time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
So it's up whether or not you're in the process of making the choice or not.
Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
It gets like that when there's a crowd. Jeez. Okay, I see you're gonna need some help. Divide just before you belong to the majestic ruler of the planet, the supreme guardian of Belobog. It looks distinguished, elegant, and well kept, just like its owner. Different people may have different reactions when faced with such a test. Those who love order view it as a perfect masterpiece and leave filled with admiration. Well, those, yes, I am chaos incarnate. Of course, I love order. You refuse to unleash your destruction desires. Instead of turning away to your... Okay.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
Yeah.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised.
True.
What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
She's behind you wherever you decide. She thought it wasn't her place to stay.
I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? It's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
True.
All of you!
I know what to do.
Accept it.
Wait. I have
Here we
something
go.
to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Surprised to see her here.
But
Aren't you?
It's Himiko.
Himiko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's a real her. You'll see blinking if she was a hologram.
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Bronya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Do you have a solution, Himiko? Couldn't you have come a bit sooner?
I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
It'd be like that, Canoodle.
Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belebog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean?
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
At least it's above 50%.
63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
It's more comforting than below 50%.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field.
She's literally saying, you're dumb if you don't take this offer.
These probabilities to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Just give me a bit to finish the main story quest. I think I'll just start doing the other things later on. Dude, just watch my chain. Just wait till I'm done, and then we can watch the story.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Bronya.
Astral
Hell
friends,
yeah.
I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation.
Alright.
I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Hell yeah.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Wait, does that sound like they're not gonna give into the contract, or will they give into the contract? sorry, I might have spaced out for some of the dialogue. We could talk here, Jeopard, and share your reports with the crew. Yes, Lady Bronya. The more details, the better. Do you have a fight? The Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in Rivet Town with so many guards and automatons to stop the IPC's infiltration. Defense went smoothly at first, but then Topaz herself appeared. Now I had to wait for me to be able to scroll up. With some special technology that allowed her to seize control of all our automatons in an instant. It seems Topaz is heading for a certain area in the depths of Rivet Town. For some reason, Svadog is with her too. Svadog, is he trying to go against us again? I hope not. My instinct tells me that there's something else behind this, but I don't know for sure yet. At least we know where we can find Topaz. Let's go, March and Vopro. Alright then, let's go.
For us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Ready.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Alrighty then, let's go. It can be damaged with the Ender Dragon. Wait, what are all the options your phone can do? I mean, not phone,
Wow.
watch.
Would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Yukong 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
What?
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
Wait, does that mean that a lot of their debt may be made up and that they don't have to pay it?
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
That's a really cool watch, Kinoodle.
Indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter.
And quite a lot
While my opinion
of
on the future
options.
of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Wait, yeah, now it says automaton stealth bomb?
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Oh, so that's what these self-oof bots are.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
Ready.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
I really hope we didn't have to do this. When controlling the automaton stealth bomb, press the attack button to trigger self detonation and stun all enemies in the attack radius to complete the challenge. But if the automaton fails to stun all of its enemies at once, or is discovered by enemies, the challenge will have failed. Try to avoid the enemy's line of sight. You sprint to approach your enemies and take them down.
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
Well, we probably do. We're probably heading into another misunderstanding. Dick Kindle, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's rest.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully, the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, let's go.
Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
You should call it ASB.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
At least I did that within time.
The coast is clear.
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that
Topaz will probably scold us for this.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off.
Hey there, Svarog.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
I thought we might be facing off against each other for a moment.
Such a result would be highly undesirable.
True.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belebog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Uh-oh.
Topaz, come here.
Maybe you're proud.
Is she looking for something?
All the debaters took a bunch of bullets.
Possible.
Who knows?
Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes.
Hey, Topaz.
I think you weren't gonna show up.
What? You were expecting
this
us?
Lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Himiko, yes.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Himiko is that famous. Do I have any fans? Himiko is that famous?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the nameless out among the stars. You're following
Really?
the footsteps of the great Akabili after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along.
So Akabili is that well known.
I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course. The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Ms. Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors, but we have very dear friends on Yurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express.
Huh?
You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Yep.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Approval for what?
You're very curious about my work, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer.
Yes, please don't.
Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
What? I figured that she was gonna say something like that.
Over the line?
Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Hey, you somehow could summon all that.
Have no room for error.
You make that seem so badass, yet I know we are in for a long ride.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
How many rounds do we?
Stop the bleeding.
3 waves. Okay.
Perfect. This combat needs up. This is double speed. Time for fun.
The times are changed.
Specimen sighted.
Forward!
Huh. More enemies.
To be honest, locking an attack on the actual express might have been a dumb decision of yours.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
Inevitable.
This combat needs up to. This is double speed.
I'm on guard.
This trouble.
Rise!
Commencing these.
Awaken, dormant world cleansing dragon. Lands at the ready.
Although you have fancy weapons and fancy uniforms, you're technically not too hard to beat.
I sent a storm. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
More enemies. Time for fun. This combat needs.
If I could just take out the big guy, I won't have to deal with most of them.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break! It's time.
Can I have fun this time?
I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon. Inevitable. Heaven surge. Break! Lance ablaze.
Okay, I'll have to use Link's Z skill. Or not. I did not expect that. Well. Why are you still smiling though? There's something you're not saying, is there?
No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded.
Yeah.
Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
What?
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Bronya! Oh, you're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarilo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was inappropriate. I admire your determination. Seeing as we've come this far, I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
We don't imagine it to be.
That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind.
Huh?
Members of the Express will need your help too.
So you're not gonna force us into fighting Topaz. Okay.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
Yep. Oh, there's our main guard.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead. Look. The people of Belebog have not given up.
Is this outside? Oh my gosh. This looks amazing.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
The engine of creation is Cocolia's.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belebog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belebog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belebogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Really?
It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belebogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Nice.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belebogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring...
How does this get you guys out of debt, though?
Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belebog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belebog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belebog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all.
Yeah, but how does it get you out of debt, though?
Bronya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Yurillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult.
So... Then why did you try to convince them for your option?
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability...
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
Hope you don't have much issues. But how are they paying off the debt, though? What are they doing to pay it off?
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
Will they cut your pay? Will you get fired?
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again.
Then what is your reason
Much
to work
less one
then?
that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
I'm putting in some good words for me with your bosses. It's due to the IPCs requires you to put through 17 rounds of interviews.
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
What happened with him?
Glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and delay my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Here's the new place for us to go to. Ah, a chest already. And there's 4 more. Three more. Two more. Yeah, I get it. I did not mean to walk over that way. One more, I think. Yep. The last one should not be too hard to find, right? Last one could be, oh, it is in here. And there goes the last one.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belebog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
All right, let's get some rest.
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time.
Actually, what if that festival is going to happen?
Tiring. Time for bed.
What if we can still go to it? Like, who says it's still not gonna happen? Unless they already said I missed out a bit.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood.
She did say she's not working for the money much anymore, so her getting a pay reduction isn't. As long as she keeps her job, I doubt she is gonna worry.
You only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty
Bro, what?
project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss.
He sounds cool.
I guess I am now.
My
what? Apologies.
Bruh.
I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you?
Okay.
If you've got something to say it already.
I want to see who Aventurine is.
Just checking in on you. I told you Eurylos 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurylos 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department.
Pierpoint?
I just so
Let me guess, an
happen to need a
IPC?
reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on Eurylos 6.
Oh, damn.
I'll get back to you later.
Jeez, that was a harsh blow.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another.
It seems like you guys love having names after minerals. No, you're the IPC, so if it's a mineral that costs money, I would assume so.
What?
It's not stink.
The snow is mesmerizing.
I guess it survived throughout the time. Though how is also a question. She joined the Astral Express. Interesting. I think I'll go for Savol or a Pilla. I already have like Hookhead's E6. I don't care about building up Luca. So look about a Pilla or a Savol. Hello, is this Vopro? Yes, I am. Who might you be? That's good. Walter, you look cool and fancy. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Walter from the International Peace Corporation Strategic Investment Department. Ooh, we're talking to someone from the IPC. I'm contacting you to recommend you a video game. What game? Game? Awesome, what game? Now please allow me to get back to the introduction. The game is called Ethereum Wars. It's a galactic tier, top class, AAA cultural brand, spearheaded by the IPC's marketing development department in collaboration with the International Network and International Peace Media. Is that good? Get to the point. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Ethereum Wars is a card collection game, but it's nothing like the ordinary trading card games you've imagined. Here you can use the IPC's cutting-edge Aether copying technology to record any creature you've ever seen inside an Aether coin. So are they gonna do another TCG game? But for Honkai Star Rail? And then you can print them out and use them to compete against other players. Let your Aether spirits fight for your glory. How does it sound? Pretty cool, right? Nice. Sounds fun. Where can I play this game? Yeah. Awesome. I finally got a new player for my favorite game. Anyway, if you're interested, feel free to come to Rivet Town Plaza in Euro 6 to try it for yourself. We'll be holding the International Tournament and Festival, a great offline carnival for all Ethereum Wars fans. Please do come and enjoy. Be right there. What coincidence, I'm in Euro 6 right now. Don't run off, I'll be there. No problem, I'll be here waiting for you. Interesting. Popular Real 6 and Belebog saw their enormous crisis again. Is there gonna be a one for like again? Or like how many times will it be like where it's gonna be so funny where it's gonna be like it's another day of helping these people?